Toastmasters in the kitchen provides a supportive and positive learning experience. Build confidence, communication, and leadership skills while exploring the world of food and cooking.
I recently saw this being demonstrated and I thought, I'm going to try this. I've not made it. I have the ingredients here today. We're going to learn together. The actual recipe is called No Bake Peanut Butter Pumpkin Bites. I have already adapted it to suit my taste. So know that you can always adapt these things based on what you have and what you like. One of the advantages of this is it's easy, few ingredients. Most of them I already have on hand. It's no bake. And they gave a tip during the preparation of this that you can freeze them and then put them in a little baggie if you're out and about. That way they won't get too soft while you're traveling. And I like that idea just to have something a little bit healthy. So I hope we all like these. To begin, it calls for half a cup of creamy peanut butter, and we are going to use crunchy almond butter. And boy, I hope the crunchies stay because yummy, yummy. And we're just going to guess about half a cup. Right. First the ingredients say in a medium bowl to combine certain ingredients, and then in a smaller bowl, we're going to combine the drier ones. So let's put in what we think might be a half a cup. And this is, of course, peanut butter or almond butter. It's sticky. We're guessing here. Okay, that looks good to me. We'll keep the, very good. We'll keep the spoon in there and use it for stirring so we get every last bit off. And then it says 3/4 a cup of pumpkin puree. I bought a real squash. I steamed it. And then here, if you can see on my cutting board, I took the seeds out and I just took it from the skin to come up with this. So I'm not using from a can. This is real pumpkin. And I'm guessing this is about the right amount. Then maple syrup. I don't like to use too much sweeteners or sugars, so it calls for a tablespoon and a half. We're going to guesstimate a little bit less. Maple syrup. Okay, I'm guesstimating a little bit less than, maybe just we'll put 1 tablespoon. Okay, just a bit, a touch. And spices. I'm not putting pumpkin spice in because it's not something I have, not something I think I would like, but I know some of you like pumpkin spice, so if you have it, put it in. But I am going to put in cinnamon and salt. Let's just shake a little cinnamon. Cinnamon is so healthy. All these ingredients are very healthy. Well, I mean, relatively healthy. Still a sweetener, maple syrup still a sweetener, but cinnamon's very good for you. This is I just use a regular or nice organic, I think it's organic. Yeah, organic cinnamon. And I'm a big fan of salt. So let's put some, ooh, I like that. I like salt. And so that's it for these. Let's give this a stir. Remember I said I kept the spoon. Incorporate these. It's a tough stir, everybody. I think it's going to make the balls quite nice because, roll up the balls a little bites because it's going to not be too, it's not going to be too runny. Okay, let's get that nice incorporated. Okay, then in a smaller bowl, we're going to put together some of the dry ingredients, which are oats. I'm just using Trader Joe's organic rolled oats. I'm not a huge fan of rolled oats for regular eating because steel cut oats are less processed. I like the texture. That's what I use for my breakfast and things like that. But for cooking, can't really get around it. I'm going to use these old oats, rolled oats, and they are organic. So let's put them out. Okay, then there's flax seeds. So here I'm just using organics flax meal. Here it is. And then what's next? Pumpkin seeds, raisins, and chocolate chips and chia seeds. Okay, so for the pumpkin seeds, I'm using, these are organic pumpkin seeds, and it says to use half a cup. So we can, here's my great measuring cup. Let's see what half a cup looks like here. That's about half a cup. Oh, yum, that's gonna add a really nice crunch. And pumpkin seeds, so healthy. And then we have the regular squash. So we these are very nice whole food ingredients. Okay, after the pumpkin seeds, we have the raisins. It also calls for cranberries, which I don't really care for. They'll be okay, but you're usually sweetened, I mean, covered with sugar. So we're just using raisins, chocolate chips. So I have mostly raisins here and a few chocolate chips. The chocolate chips are going to be like prizes because there's so few of them. If you get a little bite with the chocolate chip, it's a treasure. That'd be a super cozy feeling. And then chia seeds. And let's give that a stir. Where can you see it more? There we go. It's said to do this in a small bowl, but I think a medium-sized bowl would be better when you're stirring it so you can actually not risk going over. But let's get everything nice and mixed in here. Yeah, I might go less on the oats. I don't think we really need them. We'll see what the texture is like in the final bite if we like it all that much. And there we go. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet and thoroughly combine. So here we go. We have the wet, the dry. This is the spoon we were using. Let's get every bit of that lovely almond butter off. Okay. And this is the athletic portion of the cooking where you get to really develop your muscles. It's pretty thick. Again, I've not made this before, but I don't think we need this many oats. And also, I'm not sure I'm going to like oats that haven't been cooked because these are no bake.
Well, the oats act as a binder, and it will soak up some of the moisture from the squash.
Oh, that will be good. Thank you, Kimberly. So here is what it looks like. You can see how messy my hands are. And we're just going to make 1 inch, well,
Okay.
make a little bit smaller. So the idea is when these get chilled, they will be our healthy, delicious snack. And remember, there's a treasure. Some of them will have chocolate chips. But still, I think the raisins will be delicious. Kimberly, I see what you were saying about the binder. I thought maybe the almond butter would be enough of a binder.
You would think, but also, Beth, the next time you do these, put a little olive oil on your hands so that it doesn't stick to you so much.
Oh, great idea.
Or
What
use,
a cookie scoop, maybe?
yeah, I was gonna say use a Pampered Chef melon scooper.
Guys, we could go into business selling the mic.
Oh, that
Ooh,
looks good.
The
there you
paraphernalia.
go.
See,
Yeah.
this was a great idea. This is a tablespoon holder,
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
and it's really good. So Kimberly, I'm looking for you. I haven't reached my minimum yet, so we'll continue on.
Almost there.
Okay, well, let me take some questions from you now about other modifications you might make.
So I don't like chocolate. You say you didn't want to put cranberry in there. That cranberry.
Did you say you don't like chocolate?
No.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you are there? I mean, you're someone I really
Mm-hmm.
like to share things with because I'll get all the chocolate goodies. You can have
Gosh,
all
I
the
wish I
cranberries.
had that problem.
Right.
Well,
Or
cranberries,
can maybe white chocolate, you know?
No, that's not
I
chocolate.
knew
I'm sorry,
Kimberly.
that's not chocolate for one thing. And white chocolate is full of the things I'm trying to avoid in terms
Exactly.
of sweeteners and other things. So don't think you're doing yourself any favors with the white chocolate.
But that can surprise me in every bite.
You can get a surprise and a treasure in every bite. So there we go. When I go off camera, I'm going to finish making these. I'm going to pop them in the refrigerator. And by the time my evaluation rolls around, I will show one to you and take a bite. I hope, oh yeah, we're doing a round robin. So that's perfectly fine. Thank you all very much. This was fun. I can't wait to try it. Back to you, Madam Head Chef.
Join us as a guest at our next meeting. We can't wait to meet you.